Hey everybody, back at it already. So this is a continuation of our matches last Tuesday, Deadball Society versus Boats and Holes. This will be Nelson going up against Perry. Um, Perry is a brand new member of the Boats and Holes team. He is a 7. Nelson is our team captain, skill level 6. That looks like they're deciding that Perry is going to have that. It's pretty close. This angle it looked more like Nelson, but this angle kind of skews things a little bit. Working with the new scoreboard again. As I mentioned, we can change up colors on it, and right now I'm using the colors from my logo for the YouTube channel. So last recording, I used the colors from the Deadball Society logo. Well, 14 ball in for Perry. So he'll get started with stripes. Cue ball sitting right here, so he's got a couple of options, but not the greatest place to be. I think I like the 15 ball best of that matchup, of that setup. Perry goes ahead and puts that away. And continues with the 9 ball. Put himself into position for the 13. It is cuttable. And he is a 7, so I would imagine he's looking at cutting this here. But I think what he's looking at is how he can get on the 11 ball here to run down if he's got clearance past the 7 ball. If not, I'm not sure where he's going to go with this. 13 it is. Oh, he was trying to hit the 12 down here. He's trying to bump that. Didn't quite make it. So he goes defense. Bring Nelson to the table with not much more than a shot at the 5 ball. Well, shot at the 1 ball now. 3 ball is pretty tied up there. Nelson has played against Perry before, so he's well aware of just how good he is, and he's planning to do his absolute best against him. I'm thinking he's going to go defensive here. He doesn't really have a good clean shot at anything. 6 ball, push things around a little bit. Yeah, that works. Tie things up as best he could. Perry does pretty much the same, although this does leave a shot for Nelson on the 6 ball. Whew, this one's tough. I'd be tempted to take the 7 here, but the problem with that is he's likely to bounce the 11 off the rail, making it easier for Perry. He's definitely not somebody you want to make anything easier for. Combination puts in the 4. Nice. Got a decent shot on the 3 that should bounce him out for the 7. Just needs the cue ball right around here. The problem is this 8 ball doesn't look like it goes by the 10 very well. So, and it doesn't look like it goes by the 12 to go this way. So honestly, if he can get the cue ball out here, he can take the 7 in and bounce down this way with the cue ball for an 8 shot into the side. Oh, he's going to move the 8. That's not bad. He's still got this, and then he can either go all the way up or into the side right here. I like it. He's going to go all the way up to the corner with it. And makes it. Good way to start. Oh, well, scratch. So Nelson explaining to Perry that APA, if scratch on the break, you have to take your ball in hand up in the kitchen. 8 ball anyway. 9 ball you can get ball in hand anywhere on the table, but yeah, that's a bit of a mess with this right here, especially a lot of balls tied up. Perry's going to start with the 1 ball. Decide on solids. Looks like the 4 ball might go, but he really needs to get some stuff freed up here. See how he's going to accomplish it. 4 ball went. He could try and combo the 5-2 here, which would break up the 6-2 at the same time. The 6 should come out of there. Yep, 2 ball. He's got a shot on the 3, shot on the 6. 6 ball could get him onto the 5. The 7 is his only trouble ball on the table now. There's enough gap between the 11 and the 5 that he should be able to get that out of there. Oh, he moved the 11. Nope, 6 didn't go. Got the 11 out of his way. But we'll bring Nelson back to the table with not a lot of good options right at the moment. I think he's likely to go defensive right here. Yep. Leaves Perry with a couple of shots, though. 5 ball, 3 ball would be a really hard cut from here, but not impossible. 5 ball it is. Don't think he can see the 6 cleanly enough. He's looking. If he can see enough of it to hit it even like right here softly, it'll drop and put him on the 7. But it looks like he's going to go for the 7 ball, maybe try and Okay. Yeah. Came off the 7 ball to put it in. All right. He's got a shot on the 3 or the 7 here. I like the 3 ball with a stop, put on the 7. Problem is, this 8 ball is kind of in a bad spot. See what he does with it. Okay. Takes the 3. Not the position I was thinking of for the 7. But if he hits this with enough draw, he'll bump the 8 out. That's hard to get draw over the top of a 10 ball like this, though. And he got draw. He didn't draw straight back into the 8-10, though. So, this will be interesting. It's gonna put his marker for this corner over here and try and do a kick shot. Oh, I think he hit the 10 first. Yep. Well, Nelson's got a lot of work cut out for him. He does have the advantage of having some places to hide the cue ball. Gonna go for the 15 all the way up. Yeah, it drops. Good. The only risk with that shot, if it didn't drop, of course, he's leaving a shot on the 8. But if the 15 stayed in the corner, it'd be all right. I think I'd go for the 10 right here. He's going to try and bank the 13. No, didn't even put enough behind it to bank it. Oh, it came out too far. She was just trying to hide the cue ball. See where Perry goes with this. I think he's got a clear shot on it. Oh, he put a little spin on that to try and swerve around. He managed to swerve around, but didn't quite get the angle for the 8 ball. Okay, there goes the 10. Yeah, probably take the 14 right now. If I put a little bit of follow on it, even if it doesn't go in, I leave the cue ball here. What Nelson does. Oh, he put quite a bit on it. Managed it, got it in. Ooh. The thing he's got in his favor right now is that 8 ball is right here on the corner, which makes it a little harder to sink unless, if you're in this area of the table. But not impossible, just a little bit harder. Oh, rattled it. Oh. All right. This is something you want to do with a sort of a light touch there in order to get that to sink the way you want. Okay. 1-1. And those 4-5 race. Nice break. Looks like the 11 ball is in. Yeah, it looks like it's just the 11 ball. So that'll mean Perry has got stripes. Well, give himself a good line on the 12. The 13's not bad here, but the 12 gives him more options afterwards. Bump the 3 out of his way. I think he can get the 13 cleanly into the corner pocket around that 4 ball there. 4 ball is pretty close. Yep, 13, no problem. I don't think the 10 goes by the 2 here very easily. 15 goes all the way up, no, not any real problem. Which the bounce out from that, depending on the spin, it would be good if he bounced himself right about here for the 14 ball. That doesn't get the 10 cleared up though. Well, that dropped. Oh, just missed that 14. He's trying to come back around, hit that 10 again, I think. Nelson dropping right down into a shot on the 1. Didn't take too much thought at that one. Gonna go for the 4 ball next. Oh, and it didn't go. That almost felt a little rushed for Nelson. Nelson normally takes quite a bit of time to decide what he's going to do. Out. There he takes the 10 in with a combo. At 14 looks to me like it'll go. And he should wind up, if he doesn't hit it too hard, wind up right about here for a nice shot on the 8. Oh, he went with quite a bit of draw on it. Comes around. Got a shot on the 8 after all. Not what I had envisioned, but I can't shoot like Perry does either. So, hey. That'll put him in the lead 2-1. And actually, that makes it an even race from here out, both needing 3. Okay, looks like the 2 ball is down. For Perry, I don't think anything else dropped. Yeah, everything else still on the table. He's not liking his options here. I can understand that, especially, he can drop the three, but that kind of a side glance is not going to give him a great position on the one. So he's going to go for the one ball. Okay. This gives him a good shot on the five, which should come and break this up a little bit. At least get the 12 ball out of his way. Yep, there goes the 7. Out of his way. Perfect. With that, didn't exactly get everything he wanted out of it. I think he wanted the 12 out of there, so the 4 was clear as well. And this is a combo. Not the highest percentage shot in the world to work with. But he's going to try it, it looks like. Okay, slam that on in there. Oh, went behind the 8. Stopping here would have been fine. Don't mind that 8. Not so great. Okay, he's going to have to kick. See how he does this. He's just going to go with a into the long rail kick. That moves the 3 ball. And now it's Nelson's turn. And Nelson doesn't have a lot to work with either. The biggest thing he's got to work with is the 12 ball that Perry's been trying to get out of his way. Oh, that'll work. I would definitely go for a safety right here. Defensive time. I got the 9. Nice work. Oh, the 10 that says no go, though. All right. Back to Perry. 4 ball will go. I think he can see enough of the 3 to move it, but I think the 4 ball's the easier shot here. Should be able to come back up off the short rail. Oh, bounced into the 11. Would have come off the short rail on that. He would have been in good position for the 3. He probably banked the 3. He's looking at that 6 ball, see if it goes by the 10 for his second shot. Nope, he's going to try and get it first shot. Okay, I thought he was going to go for the bank of the 3. We'll go back to Nelson. Nelson bumped the 11, but it's almost lined up for 11-13 combo there. This is actually a makeup match between our teams. The week that we were supposed to do this match, Boats and Holes was in Vegas for the World Qualifiers. So I would try and cut this in the side here. I would probably scratch if I tried to put it up in the corner. On the other hand, we're thankfully Nelson at the table and not me right there. A lot of makeup matches going to be happening in the next few weeks. A lot of folks gone to Vegas over the last couple of weeks for between 8 and 9 ball and captain's tournaments. And this one going all the way up, it's likely to have the cue ball wind up right here. I think I like that if, for a shot. Oh, he went for the side pocket. Well, that works. That goes by the 3. No, it doesn't go in though. Oh, well, if Perry takes his 3 first, he's got a clear shot at the 6. Here we go, 6 first. You gonna wind up here with a cue ball and no good place to put the 3. So 3 first is the move here for sure. There he goes. 3 ball down. Straight shot at the 6, basically. Oh, and it rattled. Okay. Surprising. Perry practices on these tables quite a bit, so he knows exactly what he needs to do in order to get those in. All right, that'll be one more for Nelson. Dry break this time. Well, once again, we've got cluster. This is pretty common. We're playing on 7-foot tables. It's pretty common when you've got playing 8 ball to have at least 1 or 2 little clusters. Okay. Looks like my camera has frozen. I'm going to turn it off. Like Perry went for the 6 ball, now the 7 ball. Trying to break up that cluster a little bit. There he gets the 8 ball out of there at least. Got a nice shot at the 3. If he can draw it back into the 2 and 1, he can break that up a little further. 4 balls still on the table. But 4 balls out in the clear. That goes in all kinds of pockets. The only pocket it doesn't have a line to is down here. Depending on where the cue ball winds up. He gets down below the 1 and the 2. Maybe he's going to combo that 2 ball right up here to the corner. More of a defensive shot. It hits the rail. And really left Nelson with right on top of that 12 ball. Okay. Well, everything's broken out now. 4 ball on the side here should bring the cue ball down. That's a hard place to try and stop it. So is this. Not sure what Perry's planning is to get the cue ball on the 1. There it is. Okay. Force it through the pack. All right. Oh, well, he touched it. It didn't go very far. Nelson's got a lot of work on the table, though. Okay, I got my webcam working again. Ten ball. Got a good line on the 15 that should bring him down for all his other choices. And the 14 gets you on the 13 here, but doesn't get you your 3rd ball in a row. Give me the 12. Gonna need to come forward here. If he can come forward at least to right here, he's got the 9. 14 here might be a good shot next. Oh, he didn't quite get there. Well, he was gonna see about getting the 9 ball there. He did wind up with a good 2-way on that though, and he's got the 8 ball and the 14 between Perry and the 1 ball. Perry manages to connect and park the cue ball right up on top of the 14. I did look up Perry's Fargo. 701 is his current skill level in Fargo. So, yeah. No, he didn't leave Nelson with anything, even though he missed the 1 ball. And the only thing I can think of here is to take the 9 ball this way and try and get the 11 here. Problem is that putting the cue ball up there where it's an easy shot in on the 1, you want to bring it back down. Okay, that worked out. Not bad. Oh, had a little bit of a glitch there in the video, but Perry takes that one. Eight ball. Just like that. That puts Perry on the hill. Almost on the eight ball again. Wow. It was heading that way. Two ball went in. Looks like he might have dropped the 11 as well. Yeah. So he could go either way here if he wants. I think solids is slightly better. He's going to go for the 6. Got a good shot on the 5 here. Should be able to break up that 7-14. Nope, didn't even bother breaking that up. Okay. Got himself into position for the 5 or the 1. The 1's you have to cheat the pocket a little bit to get by the 10 there. It'll go. In fact, if he does that, he might be able to bump the 7 or get into a position to take the 7 in a different direction. Yep, bump the 7. Okay, nice line on the 3 now. Three, go up this way a little bit, have the 4, and then have the 8 this way. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. You can do a couple of different things. You can just leave the cue ball here and have the 8, or if he draws back, he could take the 8 this way if he wanted to. I think just taking it up to the corner is the easiest. And we're looking at a break and run. And there it is. Break and run for Perry to finish the whole thing out with a 5-2 victory over Nelson. Thanks for watching, everybody. Give us a like and subscribe. You can find us on Facebook as well if you want. You can chat with me there. Tell me how your team is doing, etc. Trying to get back into the swing of things with this now that I've got this new scoreboard all set up and no car trouble. Next week, however, I am headed to North Carolina for a couple of days, so I'm going to try and record tomorrow, which will be Tuesday again, and then maybe put some stuff together for the upcoming week. As of the time I'm recording this is Monday, so Tuesday will be my next chance to get to record. And hope to see you in a pool hall soon. This is the last match that I have from this last Tuesday night. Unfortunately, the battery died on my camera and I wasn't able to capture any of the rest of it. I didn't have my cord with me to keep the camera going. But thanks a lot, everybody.